Hey, what's the word, cause and famous words, y'all? Hey, check me out. Look, the best way to defeat these gang stalking ass motherfuckers is to just be happy on their big shits. Because love is the highest vibration. And what these gang stalking ass motherfuckers want you to do is to move in fear. They want you to move in worry. They want you to be anxious. They want you to be paranoid. Like, look, if you experiencing this shit, man, you have to understand. You have to understand first of all that you got it, and you must have it for all these motherfuckers to be looking at you. So don't look at it as something that's bad. Look at it almost like celebrity status. Because simply, that's exactly what you are. A motherfucking celebrity in the spirit realm on some shit like that. The fact that motherfuckers want to gang stalk you, energy harvest off of you, make you feel worried, anxious, X, Y, and Z, right? Is because you have a high spiritual ranking. You have a high purpose on this earth, right? You are moving with purity in your heart. And a lot of times with sacrifices and shit like that, they need pure souls. That's why some of the most sweetest, precious people, have unalived themselves due to a cold ass world. But you cannot succumb to this world. Like, for real, you can't. And you have to understand that if you are going through this shit, man, you are not alone. Though this shit may seem otherworldly, though this shit may seem, occult like and whatever like that, understand that you got this. You got this shit, right? I mean, I go through this shit all the time. It's almost like they be testing a nigga. They try to, set shit up. It's almost like, you know, they almost expose you to the matrix and shit like that around you, because all this shit they do, man, is ritualistic. So they need a lot of things to be revealed, right? And they need a lot of things to be hidden at the same time, right? And I feel like that's what kind of drives people crazy when they go through this gang stalking thing, right? When they go through this targeted simulation, is because it's like that's just how people are, right? What's so hard for us is because we can't make up what's exactly that's going on. But you have to trust yourself, and you have to, transmute energies. You see a lot of motherfuckers looking at you, don't, focus on it. Hone in on your own energy, right? Follow that little voice inside your own head, right? Because the purpose of these gang stalkers is to get you to unalive yourself. That is the purpose of these gang stalkers. And rest in peace, Tyra Spalding. But, she fulfilled one of their missions. But to those of us, man, that are out there, man, please pray for Tyra Spalding and her family, man. And please give y'all own testimony on exactly how y'all been gang stalked and X, Y, and Z, right? So I feel like a lot of my gang stalkers are coming from Wash U University. They're coming from a lot of these non-for-profit organizations like Covenant House, Peter and Paul, the Biddle House, right? With a lot of the surveillance and shit that they have, right? Really, for real, man, if you shining, but you almost feel like the world is kind of hard for you, but you still shining in this motherfucker, just know that they after you, because it is your light that you are bringing to a cold, heartless ass world, and they want people that have that light to be gone from this motherfucker. So, man, if you are experiencing this shit, man, just understand, man, that you're not alone. And this is a collective agenda that they have, and I'm just now experiencing and finding this out myself, man, that this is just a, collective experience that we have, man. The more we start digging into, the past and to these, occults and fraternities and shit like that, I feel like we'll start figuring some things out, man. Which I'll be at peace, start share. I gotta wait till 5 minutes.